Good morning and happy Friday, boys and girls. Miss Doman here. I'm just going over a few things for your lesson today. Yesterday you got a packet of things from myself or Mrs. Griffin or Mrs. Ferguson. So what I want you to do for today's lesson is I want you to first show your grown-ups the letter that is on the front cover sheet to make sure that they're aware of the remind codes if they didn't do that already, and make sure that they're aware of the info on the front. And once you do that, the next thing I want you to do is I want you to take apart the Zeke and Pete papers, make a booklet out of them, and I want you to make sure that you make a booklet like we did the Len and Linda book. That's the second thing you're going to do. And you're going to make sure that pages 1 and 3 line up and fold it. So you're going to fold it. Miss Doman does not have her paper with her. I actually forgot it. So you're just going to fold it, you know, sideways like this. And you're going to make sure that Zeke and Pete, actually Zeke is the only one on the front. He's sitting there with his musical instrument, and you're going to begin reading that next. You're going to make sure that you read the pages as well as you can. The pictures are beautiful in this book. I thought you would really like that for your weekend work. So you're going to read through that, and then the second page that you got from me are the comprehension questions and the character trait questions. So with your character trait questions, you're going to find out, how are these people? What are they doing? What makes them special? And there's some certain things going on in the story that I definitely want you to concentrate on. And of course, you could use the flip book to answer these questions, okay? And at the bottom, there's an opinion survey, just like I take in class. Do you like this story, yes or no? And of course, I want you to be honest, and then I want you to tell me why. It's totally okay if you love the story, and it's totally okay if you really didn't like it at all. I want you to tell me whether or not you like the story or whether or not you didn't like the story, and then tell me why. Why did you like it? Or maybe you halfway liked it and halfway didn't like it, and tell me the parts that you did or did not like. And I want you to explain that at the bottom of the page. And remember, character traits are certain things that make the character what they are. Just like in the wolf story. At the beginning of the story, the wolf tried to be scary, and he tried to want to eat the farm animals, and then he wanted to learn how to read, and he wanted to be an educated animal. So those were the character traits of that character. So Zeke and Pete, the mule and the pig, they're going to have different character traits that they have that make them who they are, just like you have character traits that make you who you are. So those are the things you're going to be looking for in this lesson. And then finally, the last part of this assignment for today, I want you to color these pictures. And I put these beautiful pictures on here for a reason. I really thought that you would enjoy this today. It can be a relaxing thing for you. And also, I just want to see how everyone's pictures will look different from one another. And on Monday when we come in, I want whoever is willing to share their work, I want you to see maybe how your Pete will look different from someone else's Pete, or maybe how someone else's Zeke will look something different from someone else's Zeke's character trait. Maybe you'll want him to be a different color from someone else, or maybe you'll want his house to look different from someone else's house. And I just want to show how everyone can perceive things differently, and that is perfectly okay. In fact, that's what we're supposed to do, is everyone else's thinking is different, and that's what we want from one another. Nobody thinks the same, and that's perfectly okay, and that's what it's supposed to be like. If you notice, Miss Doman is wearing her Team Livy shirt today, and I even have my Team Livy hoodie today. Livy is our Livy Sealy, who is going through her own special battle, and I want you to know, Livy, that we are on your team and we're thinking about you all the time. So if you guys could think about Team Livy today, I would appreciate it. Some of us know Livy. She's a 5th grader in our school, and she is a wonderful girl, and we just want you to know, Livy, that we are thinking about you, and we are part of Team Livy every day. So, boys and girls, if you could think about Team Livy today, and if you know her, if you could maybe in your extra time make her a card, or if you want to just make sure that you're thinking about her. She is a Brownsville area student, and we love her very much. So that's just something that I want you to be aware of, that we are on Livy's team. So sometimes you'll see me wearing this shirt, and sometimes you'll see that in the background, or sometimes you'll see me wear a Team Livy mask. Same thing for Mrs. Ferguson and Mrs. Griffin. We just want you to know that she was our student 2 years ago. She's a 5th grader now, and you'll probably see these around the community, and I just want you to be aware of what that is, that we just want Livy to know that we love her. So happy Friday, and just know that Miss Doman is thinking of you today, and I'm super proud of our 3 weeks now of work together, and Mrs. Griffin and Mrs. Ferguson are also telling me that you're doing fabulous. So keep up the good work. If you have any questions for us, you know how to get a hold of us. And thank you to all the grown-ups that have supported us as well. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you on Monday.